¿Noemí? ¿Qué haces?
Antes de los clasificatorios en el último año, descubrí a Noemí poniendo estimulantes a las bebidas para el equipo. Intenté detenerla porque sabía que iba a destruir a todo el equipo.
¡Sala! ¿Por qué lo pusiste? ¿En las bebidas?
¡Sala! ¿Te volviste loca? ¿Sabes que puede arruinar nuestro récord y dejar al equipo suspendido?
¡No fui yo! Fue ella. Por favor, escúchenme.
¡Una bruja no tiene lugar en mi equipo! Ve al correccional y reflexione sobre lo que hiciste.
Después de eso, pasé un año en el infierno.
$3 años.
¡Les di todo! Ganaron el campeonato gracias a mis planes. Analicé estadísticas sin dormir y reescribí las estrategias para que pudieran conseguir sus becas. ¡Winchester! ¿Y ahora qué? Entraron a una universidad de élite y yo soy la chica que le drogó a su equipo. ¡Nadie me quiere! Y me quedé con una pierna destrozada.
¡Basta ya! Noemí nos ayudó, no tú. Sara aún no se da cuenta de lo que hizo mal. No le hagas caso. Solo aprovecha esa pierna rota para dar lástima. Exacto. Creemos que se la rompió ella misma. Sala, basta. Cuanto más insistes, menos queremos verte.
Chicos, no sean así. Sala, ahora tiene una discapacidad. Es una pena. Me seguías molestando. Pagué a esas chicas para que te dieran una lección. No creía que tu pierna se rompiera fácil. Fuiste tú. Todo fuiste tú. Arruinaste mi vida. Me quitaste todo. ¡Todo!
Sala, suéltala. ¿Te volviste loca?
¡Me haces doler!
¡Suéltala, loca! ¡Loca! ¡Loca!
Estoy muriendo. Todavía ni me miran. Si tengo otra oportunidad, no los voy a salvar. No los voy a advertir. Voy a ver cómo Noemí los destruye. ¿Por qué lo pusiste? ¿En las bebidas? No me morí. Renací.
¡Sala! ¡No vas a pedir disculpas! Acusaste a Noemí de robarte el plan de entrenamiento. ¡Casi caía en depresión por tus mentiras! ¿Escuchaste lo que te dije? Pide disculpas. No me obligues a...
Pediré disculpas.
¿Que lo acepta? Sala, realmente me has decepcionado. Éramos como una familia. ¿Por qué atacas a Noemí y arruinas el equipo?
Vuelvo al tercer año, justo después de ganar el campeonato municipal. Todos dijeron que fue gracias a Noemí. Nadie sabía que me había robado el plan. Intenté explicarlo, pero todos insistían en que solo sentía celos. Y empecé a perder la confianza de todo el equipo.
Noé, gracias a tu plan, ganamos el campeonato municipal. Eres nuestra MVP detrás de cámara.
¡Ay, eres muy dulce, mi capitán!
Jeremías fue el primero en dejar de creerme. Antes lo admiraba mucho.
¡Jeremías! ¡Jeremías!
Gracias, Sara.
Estuve enamorada de él. Me uní al equipo de baloncesto por él. Pero ahora, nunca más.
Acusó a Noemí de copiarla. Está obsesionada. Solo siente celos. Creo que Noemí la reemplazó sin esforzarse.
Sala, ¿qué haces aquí?
¡Sala, ya vienes! ¡Momento perfecto! ¡Ven a celebrar con nosotros!
No he venido a celebrar. He venido a pedir disculpas.
Sala. ¿Qué haces?
Vengo a pedirle disculpas a Noemí. No es exactamente lo que querían.
¡Sala!
¿Sigues diciendo que te copié?
¡Realmente no lo hice! Si no me crees, el entrenador puede investigar.
Quieres una investigación, ¿verdad? Solo pensé que nuestros planes se parecían, pero no dije que me habías copiado. Tengo curiosidad por saber cómo el rumor de que te acusé de copiarme empezó.
Sala, sé que no querías causar líos, pero todo el mundo habló mal de Noemí por esto. Casi caía en depresión. Hacerte que le pidas disculpas no es demasiado, ¿sí? Sala está pillada por mí. Desde que apareció Noemí, ha sentido celos. Noemí salió difamada. Tengo que arreglarlo.
Sí. Noemí siempre es amable contigo. Creo que te perdonará. Hemos sido un equipo. Olvidémoslo y sigamos adelante. ¿Ok?
Claro. Me muero por seguir adelante. Noemí, lo siento. Sea cual sea la verdad. Si te hice daño, es mi culpa. Lo siento.
¿Por qué estás tranquila?
¡Ay, mi chica! ¡Nunca te culpé! Sara fue muy terca. Si se porta sumisa,
¿Cómo haré que todos se pongan en su contra?
entrenador hurtado.
Sara se ha disculpado.
¿Todavía vamos a castigarla?
Una disculpa no borra las consecuencias. Sala, debido a tu negligencia y tu falsa acusación contra Noemí, serás reasignada al soporte operativo, con efecto inmediato. Informas tu trabajo a Noemí. Es decir, ya no eres gerente del equipo. Eres asistente de Noemí ahora.
Ya no eres gerente del equipo. Eres asistente de Noemí ahora.
Perfecto. Ahora podré darle órdenes delante de todos. Redactará los planes, apuntará las cifras, hará los recados y todo el trabajo sucio por mí. La última vez, así fue como me degradaron a asistente. Luego Noemí se apropió de todo mi trabajo y todos me trataron como mano de obra gratuita.
Entrenador, tengo una idea mejor. ¿Por qué no nombramos a Noemí gerente? Exactamente. Noemí nos ayudó a ganar el campeonato municipal. Demuestra que es apta para el puesto. Sara no ha estado rindiendo bien. Está muy lejos del nivel de Noemí. Sara tiene que esforzarse. Lo pensaré. Jeremías, eres el capitán. ¿Qué opinas? Este equipo exalta la equidad. Quien sea más apta, lo ocupa. Entrenador, apoyo su decisión. Sala, sé que es duro para ti, pero si colaboras con Noemí, el equipo va a...
Basta. Acepto la decisión. Renuncio al cargo de gerente.
Y luego voy a dejar al equipo para siempre.
Creo que es hora de devolverles todo. Emilio, este es el cuaderno que me diste hace 2 años, cuando me convertí en gerente. Te lo devuelvo.
Espera. ¿Por qué?
Raúl, es el cronómetro que me regalaste hace 2 años. Tómalo de vuelta. Tomás, es tu pulsera de la suerte. La llevabas en tu primer partido de campeonato. Esta es de Marcos. La chaqueta en la que todos firmaron.
Sala, ¿qué demonios estás haciendo? Valorabas estos regalos y ahora los vas a desechar. Esta es la primera medalla MVP del capitán, Sala. Él te la entregó en tu primer aniversario del equipo. Sala, ¿realmente vas a devolver también lo que el capitán te regaló?
Lo hiciste muy bien. Ahora quiero comprobar cuánto entiendes nuestro deporte. Señálame qué puedes hacer.
Guille, tus pases son demasiado suaves. Baja el palo. No lances con la muñeca. Impulsa con tu cuerpo. Nico, no te eches hacia atrás. Va hacia adelante, con las caderas, y transmite tu fuerza al disco.
¡Dios mío! ¡Lo que dijo tiene razón!
Ayer fue gerente de baloncesto y hoy entiende muy bien el hockey.
Sala, genial. Nos alegra que te unas a las hojas.
Bienvenida. ¿Estás bien?
¿Dices que Sara dejó el equipo y se unió al hockey?
No.
Es imposible. Se disculpó con nosotros y aceptó el castigo del entrenador. ¿Cómo pudo irse justo después de eso? No estamos seguros. Solo escuchamos rumores. ¿Quién lo dijo? No lo sé. Disculpa, capitán. Quizás solo sea un rumor. Entonces recuerden, no difundan lo que no está aprobado.
¿Sabes qué? Supongo que Sara difundió ese rumor a propósito. Quiere que sepamos que está enfadada.
Por eso no se presentó. Y ni siquiera contesta las llamadas de Jeremías. La enfermería dijo que se desmayó. Alguien la llevó allí.
¿Qué? ¿Cómo se desmayó, carajo? Voy a verla ahora mismo.
Espera, ¿no le haremos otra fiesta a Noemí esta noche? La última se arruinó por culpa de Sara.
¿Y si Noemí se vuelve a enfadar y se pone peor? ¿Y si recae en la depresión?
Cierto, Sara siempre ha sido fuerte. Noemí es la prioridad.
Pero si Sara está enferma, ¿quién hará los planes y las estadísticas? No podemos seguir perdiendo partidos así.
Todavía tenemos a Noemí, ¿no? Es mucho mejor que Sara. Estas tareas le serán fáciles.
Sí, pero si Noemí se encarga de todo, cuando Sara vuelva, ¿no se sentirá más inútil y se portará mal otra vez?
No podemos siempre girar alrededor de ella. Si quiere volver, tiene que ganar nuestra confianza de nuevo y demostrar su valor. Vamos, primero preparamos la celebración para Noemí.
Sí, capitán.
Sala, ¿te sientes mejor?
¡Te apoyamos! Descansa un poco, gerente.
Gracias a todos. Me siento mucho mejor. Ya empiezo sus planes de entrenamiento.
Ve con calma. Tu salud es lo primero. El material que nos diste ha ayudado mucho al equipo. Gracias por todo lo que has hecho.
¿Estás bien?
Estoy bien. Es que hace mucho tiempo que no me siento vista.
Sala, salió la evaluación anual. El entrenador Hurtado no estaba contento con tu rendimiento.
¡Madre mía! ¡El entrenador me dio un sobresaliente! ¿Por qué solo me dio un NI? Me pasé toda la noche haciendo el último plan. Vi horas y horas de videos. Escribí páginas y páginas de análisis. ¿Y para el entrenador, sigo siendo insignificante?
Sala, ¿estás celosa de Noemí otra vez y cuestionas la imparcialidad del entrenador?
No tengo celos. Solo es que nadie ve mis esfuerzos.
Basta, cualquiera puede hacer tu trabajo. ¿De qué estás enfadada exactamente? Solo no eras lo bastante buena.
Tenemos exactamente 10,000. Paga 6,000 de deudas de tarjeta, 3,000 para la renta y la escuela de Liliana. Nos quedan $1,000. Eso no es nada. En Los Ángeles, 1,000 ni siquiera cubre los permisos del Departamento de Salud y mucho menos un camión. Estamos muertos. ¿Dónde conseguiste esto?
Después de dejar a Liliana, fui a la casa de empeño. Vendí el anillo de mi abuela.
Pero eso era una reliquia familiar.
Con esto es suficiente para abrir un restaurante. No te preocupes, amor. Cuando triunfes, me comprarás un diamante enorme.
Sí, te lo juro.
Oye, ¿no eres el chef de la hamburguesería de enfrente? Les va de maravilla. ¿Por qué alquilar mi local en quiebra? ¿Te estás expandiendo?
Empezaré mi propio negocio. Hagamos un trato. 38,000 por el año.
38 me parece bien. De todos modos, es una zona difícil. Eres el único que gana dinero por aquí. Si tuviera un socio como tú, seguiría abierto. Firmemos el contrato hoy mismo.
Hecho.
Eres muy confiado. Pero me casé contigo por tu honestidad.
Amor, ¿de verdad no me culpas por arruinarlo?
Nunca. Así se aprende. ¿Ahora qué hacemos?
Carlos es malo. No ha hecho nada en todo el año. Y espera que yo le sirva. Mejor me llevo mi salsa secreta y voy solo.
Hazlo. Te respaldo. Al 100%.
Pero somos amigos. Si me voy, se acaba la amistad.
Entonces, háblale mañana. Habla claro. Si acepta un verdadero mitad y mitad el año que viene, nos quedamos. Esta vez, lo ponemos por escrito.
Bueno, la fiesta de la fraternidad es mañana en su casa nueva. Hablaré con él a solas.
Oye, Miguel, no tenías que traer nada, hombre.
El nuevo lugar es precioso, Carlos. ¡Felicidades!
Vaya, vaya. A ver qué nos trajo el gran socio. ¿Cerveza casera? ¿En serio, Miguel? ¿La fermentaste en la bañera? Esta noche bebemos cristal. Y tú nos traes licor ilegal. Bueno, me da vergüenza por ti.
Amigo, Carlos te hizo rico este año. Eres socio y ganas mucho dinero. ¿Y llegas con bebida casera? Eso es de tacaño, hombre.
Oye, cálmense, chicos. La intención es lo que cuenta. No juzgo a mis amigos por ser ahorrativos.
Pero en serio, ¿cuánto te pagó? Adelante, no te escondas. Dinos el número exacto.
Dejemos los temas de negocios lejos de la piscina, ¿bueno?
10,000. De $1,000,000. Lo que me llevé en todo el año. Fueron exactamente 10,000.
Pensé que eran mitad y mitad. Hasta un mesero gana 40 o 50,000 al año.
Ay, por favor. Ser socio de Carlos hace a Miguel un jefe. Trabajar para otro lo convierte en un esclavo. El estatus es completamente diferente.
Exacto. Si no lo dejara subirse a mis logros, no sería nada. No te preocupes, Miguel, te cuido. No te dejaré pasar hambre.
Al ver a este tipo al que llamaba amigo, solo siento asco. Es hora de terminar esta farsa. Tenemos que tener una conversación seria sobre el negocio.
¿De qué hay que hablar? Oye, espera, mis invitados se mueren de hambre. Oye, Miguel, sé buen amigo y enciende la parrilla.
¿Qué?
¿Qué miras? A trabajar. Eres el cocinero, ¿no? ¿Esperas que cocinemos nosotros?
Pensé que era un invitado, que por fin descansaba. Nunca pensé que me tratarían así. Él toma mi dinero y espera que yo haga el trabajo pesado.
Chicas, miren este anillo que me regaló Carlos. Más de 50,000. Es tan pesado que duele. Él me consiente muchísimo, no como algunos perdedores. Oye, Emma, tú y Miguel llevan 5 años casados. Él te habrá regalado muchas joyas, ¿no?
Son solo 1,200, la pieza más barata del escaparate.
Cómpralo, amor. Llevamos todo este tiempo casados. No puedo verte sin una joya decente.
Guarda el dinero para el negocio. Cuando el restaurante despegue, compraremos algo mejor. ¿Puedo ver ese anillo, el de $1,200?
Brindemos por nuestro anfitrión, por Carlos, por la invitación y porque su imperio crezca más este año.
Mamá, ¿cuándo se sentará papá con nosotras?
Oye, Miguel, apúrate. No hagas esperar a todos.
Ya voy.
Miguel, tú no tenías nada. Carlos te hace un gran favor al tenerte cerca. Baja la cabeza, voltea las hamburguesas. Tal vez él te siga dando sobras.
Ahí me di cuenta. Para ellos, nunca fui socio. Fui un tonto. Un burro de carga. Mano de obra barata. Ahí mismo decidí trabajar por mi cuenta. Quería ver si Carlos era realmente el jefe sin mí.
Brindo por eso. Por expandir el imperio.
Por expandir el imperio. ¡Salud!
¿Qué estás calculando?
Tenemos exactamente 10,000. Paga 6,000 de deudas de tarjeta. 3,000 para la renta y la escuela de Liliana. Nos quedan $1,000. Eso no es nada. En Los Ángeles, 1,000 ni siquiera cubre los permisos del Departamento de Salud, y mucho menos un camión. Estamos muertos. ¿Dónde conseguiste esto?
Después de dejar a Liliana, fui a la casa de empeño. Vendí el anillo de mi abuela.
Pero eso era una reliquia familiar.
Con esto es suficiente para abrir un restaurante. No te preocupes, amor. Cuando triunfes, me comprarás un diamante enorme.
Sí, te lo juro.
Oye, ¿no eres el chef de la hamburguesería de enfrente? Les va de maravilla. ¿Por qué alquilar mi local en quiebra? ¿Te estás expandiendo?
Empezaré mi propio negocio. Hagamos un trato. 38,000 por el año.
38 me parece bien. De todos modos, es una zona difícil. Eres el único que gana dinero por aquí. Si tuviera un socio como tú, seguiría abierto. Firmemos el contrato hoy mismo.
Hecho. El equipo de cocina seguía aquí. Para ahorrar dinero pinté lo que yo mismo. Dar este paso me hizo entender que nada cambia hasta que tienes valor para alejarte del maltrato.
Miguel, ¿ya arreglaste la trampa de grasa?
Todavía no.
¿Por qué no está listo? ¿Estás flojeando solo porque no te estoy vigilando? Recuerda que somos socios.
Si somos socios, ¿qué es lo que haces exactamente?
Yo llevo a mi prometida a Las Vegas en mi nuevo Porsche. ¿Tienes idea de lo mal que está el mercado? La industria es un baño de sangre. Los que voltean hamburguesas sobran. Sin mí estarías en la calle y tu hija dependería de cupones de comida.
El dinero lo cegó por completo. Desde que consiguió esa mansión y el Porsche, cree que es un dios, y yo solo su sirviente.
Mira, tal vez fui duro, pero es por tu bien. Sigue trabajando. Las tuberías pueden esperar a que vuelva.
Bueno, cuando regreses, te tengo una gran sorpresa.
Cariño, tú mandas y él solo trabaja para ti. ¿Lo tratas tan bien? Despídelo ya, es un perdedor.
No entiendes nada. El tipo es un genio con la salsa mágica. Tengo que controlarlo de cerca.
Es solo una hamburguesería. Cualquiera puede hacerlo. Mi hermano necesita trabajo. Ponlo en la cocina y dile a Miguel que es reemplazable.
Sí. Hay que bajarle los humos para que no se crea superior.
¿Todo listo? No veo a muchos dueños ensuciarse las manos así. Tienes mucha ambición, tío. Este lugar va a despegar.
Gracias. Intento ahorrar dinero. A comer. Cuando abramos, corre de mi cuenta.
Claro que iré.
Mamá, papá, ¿no es increíble el Porsche? Les dije que Carlos tiene mucho dinero.
Impresionante, Chad. Pero una hamburguesería local es poca cosa. Si quieres casarte con mi hija, necesitas un verdadero imperio.
No se preocupe, señor. Deme un año más para juntar más dinero y llevaré esta franquicia a todo el país.
Chloe mencionó que tienes un socio, un tal Miguel.
¿Socio? Por favor. Es solo por apariencias. Él solo hace hamburguesas en mi negocio. Mi local siempre está lleno.
¿Por qué demonios está cerrado?
¿Por qué está cerrado? Basura inútil. Lo dejo solo un segundo y desaparece. Lo voy a despedir en cuanto lo vea.
Oye, ¿no cerró el local de enfrente? Parece que alguien ya entró.
Imposible.
Star tier vine. Once Elena drinks the potion made from this, she'll finally be able to control the star magic inside her. Well done, Amber. Losing to a snake? Amber really has gotten rusty. Let Amber go!
"25 years without a fight. Let's see if I've still got it."
Go play. Just don't wander off too far. I need to get back and brew this potion.
Your Highness, His Majesty has never stopped missing you. In 10 days, the palace will hold the King's birthday banquet. He sincerely hopes you and Lady Elena will return and celebrate with him.
Charles, you know exactly why I left.
I once devoted my life to protecting this kingdom. But everything changed after Elena was born. Elena inherited all of my star magic. At first I was thrilled, but her body was too fragile to handle that much power. The magic almost tore her apart. To keep her alive, I had to seal her magic. Take her far away from the palace and its star energy.
But Your Highness, you're the legendary war goddess who saved the Empire. How can you live here as some village brewer?
After we left the palace, Elena finally got to grow up in peace. She got married, had 2 beautiful children, and her husband Cale's a good man. Steady, reliable. He's even applying for the Royal Knights this year. Most importantly, he treats Elena well. We're happy with the quiet life we have now, so please tell my brother to leave it alone. Farewell.
Mrs. Thorne, the stew's ready. Careful, it's hot.
Ah, you wretched little peasant! Are you trying to burn me alive?
Your Majesty, Princess Freya still refuses to return to the palace, and she asked that you stop interfering with her and Lady Elena's life.
Freya is my only sister, the only family I have left. And now the demon clans are growing more restless at the border. The Holy Empire needs her back. As long as the war goddess stands with us, the demons won't dare make a move.
Your Majesty, perhaps there is a way to lure the princess back of her own accord.
Oh? Let's hear it.
Princess mentioned that her son-in-law, Cale Thorne, entered this year's Royal Knight selection. If your Majesty appoints him captain of the Royal Knights and summons his family to the capital...
Excellent. I looked into Cale Thorne before. Village born. His magic only ranked 10th in the trials. Under normal circumstances, someone like him would never become captain. But if this is what it takes to bring Freya and Elena back, then so be it. I wonder, does Elena still remember her uncle?
Of course, Your Majesty. When she was little, Lady Elena adored you.
Go deliver the decree. Freyna says Elena's happy living out there, but that's far from enough. She's my niece. I want her rising to the very top of the royal family.
At once, Your Majesty.
I'm sorry, Mrs. Thorne. I warned you it was hot.
You call that a warning? You barely said a word. You did that on purpose, didn't you?
I scolded you a few days ago for being lazy around the house, and now this is your little revenge?
Mommy!
Seriously, Elena, being clumsy is one thing, but acting petty too? I train all day long. My mother only expects you to behave like a proper wife. Is that really too much to ask?
We used to love each other so much. But ever since Cale awakened lightning magic during the Royal Knight trials, he's become someone I barely recognize. Lately, it feels like he regrets ever marrying me. Cale, do you remember what we promised each other? That we'd build this family together? Ever since we got married, I've been up before sunrise every day, cooking, cleaning, taking care of the kids, taking care of your mother. And when money was tight, I treated patients and borrowed from my mom just so you could stay in the night selection. Did all of that mean nothing to you?
Enough! Every time we argue, you bring up the same old shit. Just apologize to my mother and drop it.
You really did change, Cale. I just kept refusing to see it. I didn't do anything wrong. Why should I apologize?
Because I told you to!
Maybe it's time to wake up from this fantasy.
So this is how Lady Anne's been living all these years?
Why would the Royal Chancellor come all the way out here? Kyle, get that woman up. Don't let the Chancellor see her like that. It'll reflect badly on us.
You'll regret it once the Chancellor leaves. You know Bulbers are Tangs and Romans how.
Kale, did you get into trouble lately?
No, I've just been training. Haven't even bothered with hookers.
I can't bear to see Lady Elena kneeling like that. But this isn't my place. Once the princess brings her back, the king himself must reveal everything.
Chancellor, may I ask what brings you to my humble home?
You are Cale Thorne?
Yes, sir. That's me.
So this is the steady son-in-law. He looks like he'd collapse in front of the king.
By royal decree, Cale Thorne is hereby appointed Captain of the Royal Knights. In 10 days, you will bring your household to the capital and assume your position.
Oh, thank you, Your Majesty. I won't let you down.
10 days. Bring your family to the capital, or be deemed in defiance of the crown.
Yes, I will obey the king's order.
That redness on Lady Elena's face. How did you get that mark?
Promise you're asking for death.
Thomas! My Lord Marquis, I failed you. It's not your fault.
Have you given up yet?
Elena, you know Thomas has followed me for more than 30 years. He's family. You crossed the line by hurting him today, so don't expect me to play nice anymore. What, do you want to start a fight? What the hell are you doing? If I stay off the battlefield, this is the kind of humiliation I'm meant to endure. Then today, I'll show you who truly doesn't know their place.
What is this thing? It seems you fully mastered the power of this runic arm.
No. It's been 3 years, and I still haven't fully mastered the power of the Rulonic arm. Without this bracelet's restraint, I'd be overwhelmed by its force. Yet now I can vaguely sense that the runic arm is beginning to recognize me as his master.
Excellent. Once the Ruping arm is consecrated, you'll return to your peak and become the strongest warrior in the Empire. Your wife will surely be delighted when she returns to learn this news.
Elena should be here by now too. Let's go and welcome our female general back in triumph. What a complete waste. How could my sister marry someone with such disabilities?
Matthew! How dare you speak to the Marquise like that?
Am I wrong? A cripple who needs others for everything. Who knows what shady business you're up to in there every day?
Matthew!
That's enough. What do you want? Give me 200 gold coins.
You took 100 just yesterday and now you want 200 more?
My sister's returning victorious today. Does the celebration cost nothing? Hosting all those nobles costs nothing? Enough talk, hand it over. Thomas, give it to him. That's more like it, my dear brother-in-law. If you really see me as family, stay away from those useless noble brats. Drinking and gambling with them, they're just setting you up. Yeah, what do you know? That's called networking. You think hiding in the backyard like a loser every day will get you anywhere? You? Elena's back.
It's General Elena! 3 years! She's finally returned victorious! Wait, how is that possible? She's been at war for 3 years, how could she?
Elena, your belly.
What is this? Elena, what is going on? You're pregnant?
Yes, I'm pregnant.
Whose child is it?
The general fought and won on the battlefield. What she does is none of your concern. Question her in that tone again. Do you have a death wish?
She's been at war for 3 years and comes back pregnant, and you still dare draw your sword!
Old man, you're asking to die. Adrian, though we are husband and wife, my pregnancy has nothing to do with you. And you have no right to know who the father is. I've returned victorious this time. The Empire will reward me. When that happens, I'll give you some gold as compensation.
Compensation? You think I need your gold?
For 3 years, your entire family has lived in the Adrian family's castle. Everything you eat, wear, and use has been paid for by my Lord Marquis. You lose tens of thousands of gold gambling every month, rack up debts drinking. Who do you think settles them for you? And now, after something this disgraceful, you still have the nerve to brush it off with gold?
What did you say, you old dog? Who do you think you are? You're getting way out of line. My sister is a rising general of the Empire now. Don't you dare forget your place!
You're still carrying the gold I just gave you, and now you are calling me way out of line? Don't you find that shameless?
Enough. I know you're not satisfied, but look at yourself. Even this castle stands untouched only because of my achievements and reputation. Otherwise, those circling outside would have torn you apart by now. Exactly. Everyone knows you, Adrian. You can't even hold a sword steady. Even if you were made a general, would you dare step onto the battlefield?
Adrian, don't get so worked up. Elena is right. You really don't have much to offer. She said she'll compensate you, so why not just let it go,
Mother, why waste your breath on him? Look at him, acting all fury. He's just scared. Scared my sister's going to dump him. A piece of trash like him wouldn't even win scraps begging on the street.
You heartless, ungrateful bastards!
Elena, you wronged me first and you still dare to raise your hand?
My lord, I'm fine. This is the crucial moment for recognizing the master. You must not act impulsively.
I have no interest in wasting words on something this meaningless. The world I've seen stretches far beyond measure. And you are nothing but a frog at the bottom of a well.
That's right. The general is a pillar of the Empire, forged through real blood and battle on the front lines. And you? Just a cripple hiding at home, too afraid to even step outside. You're not worthy of her.
I'm not worthy of you. Back then, it was your family who came to me, contract in hand, begging me to marry you. I was the one who relented. I was the one who secured your command of the army. And now that you've earned some military very, you think you stand above everyone else?
So tell me, who exactly isn't worthy of whom? Do any of you have any conscience left?
Conscience? I've seen real heroes. Men who carved their way out of mountains of corpses and seas of blood. A woman who has seen a true lion would never again choose a stray dog.
Adrian,
Think about it. Without Elena, could you even hold on to your family estate? Apologize now, or you'll regret it.
She comes back carrying another man's child and you want me to apologize?
Why waste words on him? Just kick him out. When he's got nowhere to go, he'll come crawling back, begging you to take him in.
You don't need to worry. I won't abandon you.
As long as you behave and satisfy me, you may continue to live here as my husband.
I'd really want to hear it. What exactly do you mean by behave?
First, when the child is born, you will raise it. It will take your surname, your family name. And if anything goes wrong, I will not spare you.
You want me to raise the child of you and your lover?
How dare you? Do you have a death wish?
I can tolerate your momentary outburst, but the child's father does not tolerate disrespect.
Then I'd really like to know, who exactly is this so-called great man?
He is a true hero. His military achievements surpass even mine. If he learns you've disrespected him, no one will be able to save you.
Greater achievements than Elena? Could it be?
Cassian.
What do you people know? General Cassian earned his glory through blood and blessed steel. Ruthless, dominant, a true warlord among men. Adrian, what do you have to compare?
We fought side by side on the battlefield, drawn to each other. In his command tent, we could not resist. And that is how this child came to be. To raise the offspring of such a hero is your honor. I am elevating you.
How dare you!
Let her finish. What are the other two?
Second, the child's father will move in. You will move out of the castle. To the storage quarters in the back.
This is outrageous. You return carrying a bastard child and still demand my lord give up his home for you? Do you have any shame at all?
How ignorant. Cassian spent 3 years on the frontier fighting for the Empire. Living rough, risking his life every day. Now that he has returned victorious, shouldn't he be given proper comfort and care?
You really do treat your lover well.
Petty and small-minded. You're nothing compared to him. Bearing his child is the greatest honor of my life. And you can't even give up a bed. How disgraceful. I'm not here to negotiate. This is an order. Move Cassian's belongings inside. If you know what's good for you, go clear out your worthless junk.
Out of the way, trash.
My Lord Marpy, even the family creme.
Seems you've thought it through. Good. At least saves me the trouble.
The first two, you've already started. The third one, go on.
At least you know what's good for you. My third condition is that you hand over the Titan's core. Cassian will earn far greater military glory for the kingdom. He needs it more than you do.
That is a family heirloom of the Marcy house. When I told you about it, you swore you'd never covet it. Never give it to an outsider.
The father of my child, how could he be an outsider? To him, you're the outsider. If the Titan's core is used by Cassian on the battlefield to bring glory, that would be the greatest honor for your house. Your ancestors should be on their knees bowing in gratitude to him.
Fine. Fine. You've really outdone yourself.
What's so fine about it? You're a cripple who can't even fight. What right do you have to complain? Letting you sit as Mark all these years is already the General's mercy.
My lord, General Cassian will arrive at the Marquis's residence in about 15 minutes. Cassian's coming? If you know what's good for you, hand over the Titan's core now.
What are you staring at? General Cassian is the man who is worthy of my sister. You've squatted in that position for 3 years, isn't that enough?
Adrian, don't be so stubborn. What good is that treasure in your hands? You can't even go to the battlefield. Hand it over, you might even earn yourself a bit of credit. Why not?
Credit? Why would I ever try to please that adulterer?
You're asking for death! How dare you defile General Cassius' name?
Still putting on an act when death's at your door! Who do you think you are? You're nothing now! You shamelessly fawn upon that adulterer. Back when you begged the Marquise for money, you were sweeter than anyone. And now you turn your back on him. Have you no shame?
Yeah, I took your money. So what? My sister and Cassian are the perfect match, made by heaven. And you, a cripple, a useless piece of trash, a Marquis in name only, nothing at all.
Adrian, hand over the Titan's core. But if you remain stubborn, don't blame me for showing no mercy.
No mercy. Did you ever have any for me?
You heartless ingrates! The Mar treated you well. This is how you repay him?
Old man, say one more word and I'll cut you down with my sword.
Thomas, your loyalty is noted. But if you think your little bit of skill can stop me, you wouldn't last a single move against me.
Exactly. A mere old servant dares to shout in front of the general? When the general was slaying enemies, who knows where you were hiding?
Elena, you've gone too far.
Oh. Clenching your fists. Who are you trying to scare?
Pathetic.
Look at you, like you'd fall over from a breeze. One slap from me could kill 3 weaklings like you.
Adrian, stop being stubborn. Hand over the Titan's core. Everyone wins. What good is it to you anyway?
The Titan's core is my family's heirloom. Unless I die, you're not taking it.
Masquet, don't be so stubborn. A wise man knows when to yield. What do you have to stand against the general?
Exactly. The general is the Empire's rising star, and General Cassian is at the height of his power. What do you have to compete with them?
Adrian, I didn't want to make this unpleasant, but if you insist, then listen well. The moment I make a move, you'll be nothing but a worthless weakling before me, crushed without effort. When that happens, not only will you lose the Titan's core, you'll become a laughingstock to the entire world.
The Marquis may fall, but it will never be dishonored.
Thomas, you're asking for death. Thomas, you're asking for death.
Thomas! My Lord Marquis, I failed you.
It's not your fault.
Have you given up yet?
Elena, you know Thomas has followed me for more than 30 years. He's family. You crossed the line by hurting him today, so don't expect me to play nice anymore.
What, do you want to start a fight? What the hell are you doing?
If I stay off the battlefield, this is the kind of humiliation I'm meant to endure. Then today, I'll show you who truly doesn't know their place.
What is this thing? Or I'll carve it out of you. You fatherless little bastard! You think you deserve my gold? And that filthy whore you call a mother? She can rot in the dirt for all I care! Got a problem with that? Break his legs! Throw him out! Let him crawl his way back home to watch that sick bitch take her last blood!
There you are, Caius. Took me long enough to find you.
Who are you?
Did you just call him a bastard?
So what? You think a few cheap parlor tricks scare me? Though, a pretty little thing like you, spend one night with me, and maybe I'll let you live.
Allow me to introduce myself. I'm Iris, messenger of the gods. Your father sent me to bring you home.
I don't have a father.
Your mother isn't just sick, Caius. She's cursed. She only has 3 days left to live. Zeus, king of Olympus, is calling you home. Obey him, and he'll save your mother.
Can I trust you?
So, Caius, why don't you want to go back to Olympus?
Zeus sees everything. But he never once looked at what my mother and I went through. All these gods here have power beyond imagination, and every being in every realm wants to suck up to Zeus. So why would he need a mortal bastard like me?
Go on.
So I think Zeus has got himself a big problem. One that nobody else can solve, except me. Am I right?
Ugh, do you smell that? It reeks of a stray rat.
Disgusting mortal. He's dragging filth all over the sacred ground.
You figured all this out yourself? If you already know it's a trap, why did you even come?
Because I need to save my mother, no matter what it takes.
So you're the bastard that crawled out of that moital whore's womb.
Move.
You think stepping foot on Olympus makes you a god? Tell you what, crawl between my legs right now, and I might find a little job for you. Say, the god of the stables, you can spend eternity shoveling my warhorse's shit.
On your knees, mortal!
Tell me something, god of war. Is it true that a mortal once put his spear through your gut at Troy? Did you cry like a little girl then? Just curious.
You bastard! I'll rip your tongue out and feed it to my hounds! Fucking bastard! Stand and fight, you coward!
You'll have to move faster than that, you big dumb brute.
I will tear you to pieces. I swear to gods.
The black mud on your right boot, that's from the Strix. Which little niff did you sneak into the forbidden zone for this time? Guess you really are Zeus's son.
Die, you piece of shit! Enough! Father! This bastard was causing trouble the second he arrived. I was simply teaching him a lesson to protect the honor of Olympus.
If I'm not welcome here, I'll leave.
Wait. You are my son, Caius. Now that you have returned, this is your home.
Father, you can't be serious. That rat just insulted you in front of everyone.
Is that so?
So, Eris, this is the filthy bastard of that mortal whore?
Yes, mother. We should grind this low-born vermin into mincemeat and feed him to the dogs.
That woman knew exactly what she was doing. She seduced a god, got what she wanted, and thought one night in a god's bed would lift her whole filthy bloodline into heaven. Cheap, rotten, pathetic.
Every word just makes you sound less like a godness, and more like a bitter wife.
Shut up! Kneel and beg the Queen of the Gods for mercy!
Look at her. This is what happens to women who reach above their place.
You hate every woman your husband goes after. You spend your power punishing mortals who are lied to, used, or forced. And the real sinner? He's sitting right beside you.
But you don't dare say a word to him.
Good. Just like your mother, all mouth and no shame.
I'm not done yet. You're just terrified of losing your title as queen. Strip away the crown, and you're nothing but a pathetic, insecure woman who can't even control her own man!
Wow. Zeus even swallowed that? Whatever he needs from me? It must be damn important.
Shut your mouth, you piece of trash! I'll send you and that whore straight to the underworld!
Enough! Both of you.
Father, that bastard insulted mother. He needs to bleed for this!
Calm down, Hera. I have never seen him as my son. He is here because he still has value. Once he finishes what I need him for, you may do whatever you want with him.
You mean the Titans?
My son, all those years of suffering have only made you stronger.
My mother.
Relax. I will break her curse myself.
The King of Olympus doesn't hand out free favors. What's the price?
From this day forward, Caius is restored to his status as a demigod. He remains on Olympus as one of us. And to ensure you have the proper rest, you'll be staying at the Temple of Oblivion.
Move it, half-breed. Your luxurious palace awaits.
Caius, it's time we had a proper father-son talk.
Cut the crap, old man. You need something from me and we both know it. Time to show your cards.
What do you think you know?
I know this is a suicide mission. No one else can do it. And if it fails, you're looking at a disaster big enough to shake your throne. As for whether I make it out alive, you couldn't care less.
In fact, my death is probably part of your plan.
If you're so sure it's a death sentence, why did you still come?
For my mother, obviously. You cure her, I bleed for you. Fair trade.
Good. I will save her.
Then we have a deal.
You're not even gonna ask what I want you to do.
If it saves my mother, nothing else matters.
My king, the divination is complete.
3 bloodlines united, and the seal can be restored.
An ancient power is breaking free. I need you to go to the underworld and bring back 1 drop of Hades' blood. I have already used my power to suppress your mother's curse. She will live for 7 more days. Bring me what I need, and I will end the curse completely.
Fine, I'll get it.
Use this to draw his blood. Athena's going with you. She'll keep you safe.
You should understand something. Hades and Zeus have been at each other's throats for centuries. Lately, he's been plotting for the throne. A mortal trying to take his blood is already a death sentence. If he knows you're a demigod through Zeus's bloodline, he will kill you in the cruelest way he can imagine.
Thanks for the warning.
With your mind, you could find another way to save your mother.
There's no time. To save my mother, I'll get Hades' blood. No matter what. Let's go to the underworld. Tell me everything you know about Hades.
After the Titan War, the 3 brothers drew lots. Zeus claimed the sky, Poseidon took the seas, and Hades got the underworld. In Hades' fury, he forged a law. Only the dead may cross into his palace. If a god sets foot there, it's a declaration of war. So, I've never seen the inside of it.
What else?
Hades keeps a beast, raised by his own heart's blood. It's a massive, towering monster that can tear through the skies or burrow through the earth. It feels no pain from blades or spears, and it has never been defeated. If you want Hades' blood, you have to slaughter that monster first. And to kill it, you must find the Witch of the Eagle Cave. She's the only one who knows its weakness.
Why are you helping me, Athena?
You have bigger things to worry about right now.
So the Mongol's actually going to his death. Father, you're not really going to save his mother, are you?
A Mongol like him doesn't get to bargain with me. Hades will tear him apart. He's dead for sure.
To serve as a sacrifice for the god's seal, that's his honor. But what if the bastard learns the secret of drawing the blood?
Athena is watching him. She'll bring me Hades' blood.
No. That's not enough. I want to know whether he can actually survive what's coming.
Let me go. I've been wanting to—
No. We have someone better suited for this.
Caius. The road to the Underhouse is dangerous. This maps out every hidden safe zone along the way.
If we move fast, we can reach the Strek by sunrise.
Good luck, Caius. You're going to need every bit of it. A setup?
Iris's fingers smelled like apples. That's Hera's scent. She must be acting on Hera's orders, so we'll let her map do the scouting for us.
It's the Forbidden Hound. The map is bait.
Little snack. Smells delicious.
Fuck!
Caius!
Don't move!
How did you know there would be arrows?
You gods only look up at the sky. Mortals know to watch where they step.
You think hiding in the mud is going to save you, little rat?
Save me from what? A leash-trained dog like you?
Ah, you parasite! I'm going to make you regret that!
The temperature inside the car turns suffocating. Alex, hit me harder. Make me forget every filthy thing they ever did to me.
5 years ago, my ex, Matthew, protected Sophie after she killed my mother. Later, the Whitaker family kidnapped me, destroyed me, forced me to flee Boston. My billionaire husband has transferred hundreds of billions in assets into my name.
Take it, baby. Now, this power is yours.
But when I came back to Boston, they crushed me all over again. They killed my grandmother.
You pathetic little bitch. I swear I'll make you die in here.
Then you should have killed me first. Because now, I'm dragging every single one of you down to hell with me.
5 years after I walked away from Matthew Shaw, I married Alex Sterling, one of the wealthiest men in the country. Alex insisted on transferring his trust interests and most of his personal assets into my name.
This is the foundation I want to give you, something that doesn't depend on anyone else.
I came back to Boston, the city where I was born, specifically to sign this trust transfer document. I walked into Boston's largest law firm, Shaw Pierce LLP.
Hello, I have an appointment.
Well, if it isn't Nora Quinn, the one who used to throw herself at Matthew back in the day.
They were the same people who used to make my life hell. And at the center of them stood a man, the nightmare I had spent 5 years trying to bury, Matthew Shaw.
Oh my god, it's really her! What's with all the knockoffs?
That Paddock Balillip is fake too, isn't it?
Nora, there's no need for this. Dressing up in knockoffs and pretending to be some socialette just makes you look cheap.
5 years and he's still the same. The moment I show up, he just assumes automatically that I'm here for him. Everyone on campus knew I was crazy about Matthew Shaw. I brought him coffee, saved him seats in the library, and even ran a fever just to show up at his games. After the match, I could barely stand, but he only looked down at me and said,
Then go ahead and try.
And just like that, I became his girlfriend. I thought I'd finally found love until Sophie Whitaker showed up. Sophie was Matthew's childhood sweetheart. The moment she got into the same school, she effortlessly claimed every spot by his side. I made a scene, but every time he just looked at me with a frown.
Nora, you're really annoying like this.
So I held it in, over and over again. On the eve of the wedding, my mother was killed by a speeding Porsche. The driver was a drunk Sophie Whitaker. I rushed to the police station, only to see her crying and clutching Matthew's sleeve.
Matt, I didn't mean it.
Don't be afraid. I'm here.
Finally, I understood. In his heart, his fiancée would never be worth more than a single tear from Sophie. The wedding is off. We're done.
Sophie is like family to me. I can't just abandon her.
When the trial came, Matthew personally defended her, twisting a fatal DUI into reckless driving. She clung to him, crying, "My father and I appealed again." I was kicked out of my apartment, stalked, kidnapped, and threatened with compromising photos. In the end, I fled to New York like a stray dog with nowhere to go. Cancel the appointment. I'll find another firm.
She's clearly here for Matthew.
Matthew is about to marry the Whitcomb heiress.
Say one more word, and I'll tear your mouths apart.
Nora, you're 28, not 18. Is it really worth it to come to my workplace and make a scene?
Matthew, listen carefully. I'm here for a property trust transfer. My husband is about to transfer hundreds of millions in assets to me. As for you, you're nothing but a pathetic ex who never mattered. Don't flatter yourself. The lobby fell into a dead silence, Matthew's eyes dripping with sarcasm.
Nora, think before you lie. Do you even believe that insane nonsense yourself?
Rent a watch, hire some extra to play your husband, and suddenly you think you're a wealthy socialite? Bet he's some balding old man.
I was about to retort.
Nora Quinn, you goddamn pest!
A vicious slap landed hard across my face, snapping my head to the side.
How dare you still come here to seduce my Matthew? We're already engaged! You pathetic homewrecker!
I raised my hand to slap her back, but my wrist was roughly grabbed midair. It was Matthew. He held my wrist in a death grip and even shoved me back a step.
Nora, that's enough. Stop this nonsense.
I stared at him, almost unable to believe what had just happened. I was the one who had been hit. But just like 5 years ago, the only person he stopped was me. Seeing Matthew take her side, vicious satisfaction flashed across Sophie's face. The next second, she lunged at me, grabbed a fistful of my hair, and yanked hard.
You shameless bitch! You pushed your way between us in college, and now you have the nerve to follow him to his own law firm? You disgusting little homewrecker! I am going to ruin you!
The firm staff stood around watching, and not a single person tried to pull her off me.
Get her face! A homewrecker getting dragged in her ex's law shop? This is insane!
Didn't she chase him all through college? She humiliated herself for years and still ended up with nothing. Honestly, she brought this on herself.
Matthew watched the whole thing with cold, detached eyes.
Nora, get up. Apologize to Sophie. and promise me you will stop lying and stay out of our lives. Do that, and I will let you walk out of here without making this worse, for old time's sake.
I forced myself off the floor, drew back my hand, and slapped him across the face as hard as I could.
Matthew, you make me sick!
The red imprint of my hand bloomed across Matthew's cheek.
You hit my fiancé? Who the hell do you think you are?
I raised my arm on instinct. The scalding coffee soaked through my sleeve.
That was assault? I am calling the police.
The police arrived.
Mr. Shaw, you are here too. Can you tell me what happened? Officer, they stormed into the firm and attacked
That is
Mr.
exactly
Fiancé.
what happened, and unfortunately our lobby camera has been down for a month. She has been harassing Mr. Shaw for weeks, and today she came in looking for trouble.
Miss Quinn, we're taking you in. You can tell your side of the precinct.
Every person in that lobby rewrote the truth. He snapped the handcuffs onto my injured wrist.
Nora, you always have to push things too far. Maybe one night in a holding class will finally teach you something.
One word from the Whitaker family, and I was thrown into a holding cell at one of the roughest precincts in South Boston.
So you are the one they warned us about. The rich man chaser who starts swinging when she does not get what she wants. Enjoy sleeping on that tonight, princess. A girl like you should be used to being uncomfortable.
That night became its own kind of hell. Every time I dared to close my eyes, a steel-toed boot slammed into the bed, rattling my skull. Two of them dragged me off the bunk and pinned me to the cold, wet floor. Another bucket of dirty gray water hit me directly in the face. I curled into the corner, but I clenched my jaw and kept my eyes open in the dark. 5 years ago, they destroyed my parents. 5 years later, Matthew was still holding the door open for anyone who wanted to push me off the edge. The next morning, they finally let me out. The officer processing my release tossed my phone onto the counter.
Mr. Shaw decided not to press charges. Consider yourself lucky. Now get out and stop picking fights with people who have more power than you.
I picked up my phone with shaking fingers. Notifications came flooding in. The footage from the law firm had been maliciously edited and was already going viral on TikTok. All that remained was me slapping Matthew. Then it got worse. My name, my old photos, my past, and even my family's address were being shared everywhere. A local news live stream had just gone live from South Boston, right outside the old apartment building where the only person I had left in this world still lived, my grandmother. The cameras had completely surrounded the narrow entrance to her building. Dozens of reporters and content creators crowded the sidewalk, their lenses aimed straight at her face. She stood in the doorway, lost and terrified under the glare of the cameras, still clutching the grocery bag she had just carried back from the store, the ingredients for the chowder she had promised to make me when I called her yesterday.
Ma'am, is it true your granddaughter had an affair with a high-profile attorney and attacked his fiancé in public? Did your granddaughter run to New York because she was exposed as a homewrecker? Is this apartment being paid for with some married man's money? Answer the question!
On screen, Grandma Helen's face went white as chalk, and her whole body started to shake. Neighbors stood around pointing and whispering. Then someone threw a rotten tomato at her.
You animals! Get away from my grandmother!
I ran like I was losing my mind. Grandma Helen had a serious heart condition. She could not handle this kind of shock. By the time I made it to the building and rushed up the stairs, the stairwell walls had been spray painted in bright red. I pushed open the door. The smell of chicken soup still hung in the air, but Grandma Helen was collapsed in the kitchen doorway, one hand pressed to her chest, her face a terrifying shade of blue.
Grandma! Wake up, please! Do not scare me like this!
The neighbors and reporters outside watched through the open door. I swallowed the pain, lifted her onto my back. A nurse came rushing out, her expression grave.
She is in cardiac arrest. She needs emergency surgery right now. The family in the VIP suite is refusing to release the doctor. Refusing to release him?
My grandmother is dying in there!
I shoved through the VIP ward door like a woman on fire. Sophie was sitting up in the hospital bed with one hand over her heart. Matthew and Richard stood on either side of her.
Let the doctor go save my grandmother. She is running out of time!
Oh, Nara. I wish I could help, but after what you did yesterday, my heart has been acting up. The doctor is still checking on me, so he cannot leave.
Sophie, she is dying in there. If you hate me, take it out on me, not my grandmother.
Fine. I will let him go. But first, you are going to say it on camera. Admit you lied. Admit you are jealous of me. Admit you are still obsessed with Matthew. Say you are a crazy stalker. Say you are a homewrecker who tried to ruin my engagement. Say it clearly, and maybe I will let the doctor go save your grandmother.
I dug my nails into my palm, lifted my head, and looked straight into the camera.
I am a liar. I am jealous of Sophie. I had no right to go after Matthew.
Sophie still was not satisfied. She walked up to me in her heels and tapped the toe of her shoe against my knee.
Lower. The camera cannot see how pathetic you really are.
My knees gave out and I sank halfway to the cold floor. Sophie finally let out the laugh she had been holding back.
Nora, look at yourself. You really do look just like that dying grandmother of yours.
She leaned close to my ear and spoke slowly.
Your parents died young because they deserved it. Your grandmother is no different.
And the doctor still did not make it in time. The nurse came running back, her face pale, and shook her head.
I'm sorry, we ran out of time.
I looked at my grandmother's body under the white sheet. A rage so violent it felt like it was tearing through my ribs surged up inside me. I stormed back to the VIP suite, kicked the door open, and slapped Matthew and Sophie across the face.
Security! Get this lunatic out of here!
Several men in black grabbed me and dragged me down into the shadowed underground garage. Richard straightened his jacket, his eyes cold as stone.
Miss Quinn is unstable, violent, and delusional. The paperwork for an emergency psychiatric hold is already prepared. Get her restrained and transferred before she hurts someone.
Get your hands off me! I am not crazy! You are murderers!
Richard held up his phone.
Keep fighting, and these go live tonight. Everywhere. Hold her down. Give her the sedative.
A thick needle loaded with clear fluid moved toward my neck. Just as I was about to lose everything, the shriek of tires split the air. The door swung open. Alex stepped out in a black coat, his face colder than I had ever seen it.
Who dares touch her?